Okay, so that's that. We'll go here. Here, let's see what happens when we go back to normal Vault Hunter mode. We are in normal. All right. Matchmaking. What? No one's online. Oh man. Shit. Um, let's do select character. I don't want to play with the Gunzerker. I'll hit the Siren and True. Maybe I'll find someone in there. Matchmaking is not my friend. I'm gonna cry. Hmm. I don't want to play an ultimate. Mm-hmm. If I go here and say normal, I'll load in the game. Let's see. I'll have to reset the story. Is there a story here? Let's see. And that's 100 squad. What level is that? 30. Mm. Bandit Slaughter Dome. So the main story's been done. Bad Hair Day. Okay. So I can do the side DLCs, Plan B, Doctor's Orders, Tannis, Data Mining, all this is the main game. Bandit Slaughter, that's my main game. Alright, so I can do oh here's You Would Die. Was it 50? Yep. So I think I can be able to go in here. Network and we'll say public. And I think we can play like what are we gonna play? The Torque DLC? Damn, where's that at? Let's do this. All right. Heroes Pass. Where's the Torque DLC at? It's not here. Oasis? I don't know play that. Oh, here it is. I know it's pretty low. I'll turn up my headset. All right. Let's do this right here. Turn the audio. I know it's pretty low on the stream. This can be a bit overwhelming at times in the headset, so I don't like it to be that loud. Give me 1 second here. All right. I think we're all set.
Just kidding. Fuck the legal waiver. You're in Borderlands now, sucker. Just head to the arena while I play you a sick guitar solo.
All right. I think we're back. I had to check on a couple settings here. Always gotta have the default skin, the caustic racer. It's too bad you can't actually set like your actual, here it is, your actual skin on here. That would be pretty cool. Like just make it default when you load in. Hopefully they'll make those changes to that in Borderlands 3. And I think that's fine right there. Can I deploy the vehicle? Yep.
Right now, you're ranked 50th in the badass leaderboards, which puts you behind my grandma, but ahead of some guy she come to death. It took several hours. If you want to open that vault, you gotta rise in the leaderboard. Also, you need a sponsor for another fucking legal reasons. Get to the arena and we'll set you up for one.
Good old rocket speed. I don't need this for now. I'll go with this.
That was interesting. Freeze. Hold it right there.
I probably should have set you up with a sponsor beforehand, but I'm fucking disorganized as shit and was busy suplexing a shark wearing a bolo tie when I should have been setting up sponsors. You may ask, who was wearing the bolo tie? You or the shark? Answer, yes.
Level requirement 15. Where are we at right now? Which is at 15, isn't it? Are we gonna play this under level? That would be cool if we did. I wonder how hard they actually hit when they get up on me. Hey, let's look 15. Look at that. Are they actually gonna hit it?
You may have noticed that everyone here's trying to kill you. Dork personnel included. You're welcome. I didn't want you to get bored, so I was like, fuck it, give everybody guns. We lost half of our
You know
workforce
what?
in 3 days, but who gives a fuck?
I'm gonna wait until we get inside to make the change here. Level 8 and they're playing at 15. Not that it really matters too much, but
Enough.
got the subtitles off. How do you add them back? Act like I see Piston talk trash. Oh, here it is.
Happens. I need a new apprentice. Come find me at the arena. Just follow the succulent scent of success.
Piston, what would you say to those who accused you of cheating, of rigging fights to gain your #1 ranking?
Wow, Jeffrey. Well, I guess I say I'd have to do this. And then I tell them to never call me a cheater! And you can quote me on that. Hey, over here, newbie. You are now in the... Here's what Piston's offering, Chickadee. Piston will sponsor you. Piston will take you under his muscly wing, and we will open that vault together. I've already set up your first fight in the arena. Get in there and show him that Piston and the Vault Hunter are a force to be reckoned with. Is it just me, or does it seem like he's gonna betray the fuck out of you?
All right, we're gonna make a quick change here since we're playing at 15. I'm at level 8. Anybody join, I get massacred.
Your first match will be against a single opponent, but I thought, instead you're gonna be fighting a few dozen chumps called the Horde of Horrors. Now, I could kick their asses with both pecs tied behind my back, but you'll want to take it easy.
All right, let's do this real quick. And select, and we'll pick up. Damn, we gotta run back over there again. I gotta play this shit over again. Why? Oh my goodness.
Another vault. As you may know, the opening of the first vault 5 years ago triggered a chain reaction that revealed more vaults on Pandora.
Ring! You don't want to hear about that, Vault Hunter. You want to hear about loot and pecs and explosions. I'm Torg, and I'm here to ask you one question and one question only. Explosions?
Get off this echo frequency, you protein-guzzling buffoon! I'm trying to convey...
That sentence had too many syllables. Apologize!
As I was saying, I've discovered that this new vault is buried in the center of a large crater and will only open, and I quote, once the champion of Pandora feeds it the blood of the ultimate coward.
We at the Torg Corporation sincerely believe this is fucking awesome! It's so awesome that we're gonna set up a tournament to find us #1 badass. If you want in, come to where the vault is buried. In the badass crater of Badassitude!
That's not what the area is called!
Badass crater, Badassitude! Welcome to the badass crater of Badassitude! Badass, this is Mr. Torg, broadcasting to you from deep orbit. If you're here, that means you want to win our tournament. Open a vault and earn the title of #1 badass. Now, before you get started, you gotta digitally sign our legal waiver.
All right, looks like I have to go and play this shit over again. Man, I really want to play this over again, but whatever. Like I was necessarily struggling or anything. Just kidding, if I could leave a waiver.
Just kidding. Fuck the legal waiver. You're in Torgland now, sucker. Just head to the arena while I play you a sick guitar solo. Right now, you're ranked 50th in the badass leaderboards, which puts you behind my grandma, but ahead of some guy she come to death. It took several hours. If you want to open that vault, you gotta rise in the leaderboard. Also, you need a sponsor for motherfucking legal reasons. Get to the arena and we'll set you up with one.
All right, I'm back. I think we're set this time. Wow, now it's at 32. What is happening right here? How did it go from 15 to 32? What difficulty am I playing on? Oh shit, it's true. It's true for 100 mode. God damn. I was wondering why I was getting whacked. I'm like, what? I was wondering why I had to play it over again too. Like, why do I gotta play it over again? All right. New moves. Normal Valhalla mode. There we go. All right. That's much more like it. Looking like Bash in there playing on true Valhalla mode. I was getting whooped on. Oh, Bastion is a reference to a buddy of mine that plays Overwatch. He can only play Bastion, so we call him Bastion now. He actually is a real person, or we think he is. But yeah, we call him Bastion now. Quick, get back in the car. Leave me alone. Just out of curiosity, let me go check. I think level 16. That's way. That's much better. Oh, I should probably run this shield. I'm running shield right here. It's like a shield or a class mod. I think it's a class mod. The antagonist is built into it. Let's see. He shoots my shit. He's gonna shoot. right. We get to run right past this time and go right in there. Yep, I see you on the stream. I just saw it pop up. Do I see you? Do I read you? Yep, I read you. There's no team right now. It's just me and here solo. No one has joined. Oh, I didn't even turn the mission in.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like our next combatant has arrived. Does the Vault Hunter have what it takes to survive the appetite for destruction round? I think we all know the answer. Maybe.
I'm pretty sure I do. Man. You gotta go stand back here.
The rules are simple. Use the provided loot and kill everybody. The last fighter standing is a bona fide badass. Go to the center of the arena when you're ready to start.
Open up. I'm actually gonna put on the hive for this. If I have it.
Which is superior?
Oh, I do. Yeah, I think we're set. I think throwing a shotgun on would be a bit overpowered.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. The Horde of Horrors versus the Vault Hunter. Fight! Oh, a crushing blow from the Vault Wave complete. Don't get too comfortable. Next wave, bitches! Another wave down. Better get some ammo.
Probably the best rocket in the game right there. The hive.
It's time for another wave.
Just shoot at the ground.
You are nothing.
He just cleans house.
That was brutal. Where's the ref? If you're still alive, grab some ammo. If you aren't, this message is irrelevant. That Vault Hunter's chewing through waves like a fat kid through a cookie store. Now I want cookies. It's the final wave. Don't die. Sloppy Vault Hunter.
Headshots at this level in the game here are pretty powerful. Usually blows in the bits because of the damage. My damage is set to like 25%.
Grenade out.
Oh my god, that was badass! Ding, ding, ding! That's it! The Vault Hunter wins and is now leaked up to rank number 5 on the leaderboards! Piston is proud of you. I've arranged for the stagehands to deliver some guns to you. Take them. Piston thinks this will be the start of a beautiful relationship.
I don't want your guns, Piston.
I'm not gonna share the false prize with some no-name mercenary. I'm the greatest fighter who ever lived. I will open the vault myself, and you will get the hell out of my arena. That noise you're hearing is the arena filling up with Armstrong gas. I've turned off the cameras. Just breathe deep and pass out like a good little coward. What happened to the camera feed? Why do I hear gas? Did somebody drag the vault on your way? I have no idea what is going on.
You gotta go around. Oh shit, I fail. Am I stuck in here? No, I gotta do it again. There we go. Almost missed it again.
What the hell? Ladies and gentlemen, the Vault Hunter has disappeared from the arena. I don't know where the fuck did he go? Let me educate you, Torg. The Vault Hunter ran away. They found out they'd have to fight me, Piston, to become the #1 badass on Pandora. And they ran away like a little baby. Ran away? This is a travesty! I've got no choice. As the head of the Torg tournament, I must officially dub the Vault Hunter a coward!
Yep, seems legit. What's that?
Okay, it's straight up dog time. I know you ain't actually a coward, but fuck that twist ending didn't make for some good TV. Still, you're gonna need a new sponsor if you want to stay in the tournament. Get to the beatdown.
I think we'll spawn a vehicle up and head over there. Which way is it? Is it this way? I think so. Correct. So when I'm done with this, I might actually go ahead and try through it on normal, not normal, on true or ultimate, and play it all the way through. I actually might make this character my stream character. That's just might do.
The #4 ranked badass lives out here. His name is Pyro Pete, and he, huge coincidence, kidnapped one of the main sponsors around here a day ago. You should go kill him and meet him, but not in that order. That Vault Hunter coward was like a child to me. My sponsor brought him up, and when it came down to the come down, they ran away in fear. How the mighty have fallen. Even with the whole coward thing, you're still the #5 badass on the Torg leaderboard, and Piston's #1. You just gotta kill your way up the
Oh, I forgot. I gotta go all the way
and then
around,
you'll
don't
be
I?
able to whip out your heroism and slap Piston in the face with it.
It's flat. Jacob's shotguns are usually the way to go for raw stopping power. Holy shit, what killed him? Oh, it might have been the antagonist. Holy shit, and he flicks it back to him. Let me see here. Man, let's start this. So it appears to have the antagonist shield built into it. Deflect enemy bullets, sending them flying towards the nearby enemies. Launches slag homing balls. Let's see here. Let's just kill him.
Satisfying.
Got that bite. You think you're the Undertaker? I'll probably take the sight off this gun right here.
It's the coward. You're gonna burn. Burn, burn, burn. Flamey bits, fire in the sky. Let's talk. Fire along with me. Fire time. You'll kill Power Beat's ass at some point. But you gotta wait until you find out where he stashed that sponsor he kidnapped. Otherwise, you can't rise up the leaderboards.
Enough. You won't enjoy this. Stop. Enough.
Who's over the camp? What I might actually do too is I might leave these guns at level 15, I think they are. Yeah, that'll make things a little more interesting. I'll leave them at level 15 and I won't level them up, and I'll play through the entire playthrough right here, his DLC.
Coward. Ooh, I'm burning up inside. You want a sponsor? Yes, I have a war.
Because what's really killing them is the weapon accuracy. My gun damage is only at 25%.
Here in the beat down, and then I will give it to you. Get to the battlefield. Go now before the flames rise. This gimmick is that he really likes fire.
Fear me, bitches!
Sick guy over here. I just heard him. Where'd he go? Oh, he's running. I think I'm gonna leave I'll leave the hive on. I'm doing okay. What's my relic set to? Damage. And let's go for cooldown.
Get ready to grab
Is it a spinning gun? Wait a minute. Do I think it is? Ah, I thought this was the one that, man,
Get some rear, 'cause it's time for a beatdown.
this is dumb. I thought this was the other gun. The one that, oh man, this is disappointing. Get that out of here. Like there are some Jacob's guns, or there are some assault rifles that have a little spinny barrel on them. I think it's like the shredder fire, I think. And when you hold the trigger, they just kind of like wind up and shoot. Those are really fun to play with. All right, we're gonna be cheap right here. We're gonna switch to this. This is an insta kill.
You are
Yep, it sure is. Easy mode. The grenade damage will always be broken in my hands. So never look at any of my grenades and say, ooh, I want that grenade. Because they're always broken.
Now go talk to him and he'll probably tell you he's gonna give you a sponsor. But and he'll betray you and try to kill you, and you'll have to kill him, and it will be awesome. Anything you want to add, Pete?
No, you covered it. Thanks for that.
You are welcome.
So yes, the sponsor I kidnapped is in the bar. Go find her. This is not a trap. Yeah.
Sure, I hope it's not. Doesn't do anything. Now, the first time you fight Pete,
Go, fight fans. It's Pyro Pete, the Vault Hunter. Fight!
Oh,
the first time you fight him,
no,
he isn't that
it
big of a
was
deal.
Trap. This must come as an
Pussy. Well, I don't count. You got something to say? Huh? Huh? Play dead. Yeah, rocking the shotgun is actually pretty cool. I should have done it more often because man, it's just fun with a single fire weapon. Look at that. Look at oh god damn. I got crushed by the elevator. I wasn't even paying attention. Man. Oh well, whatever. Look at all that money I lost.
Hell is reserved exclusively for pedophiles and people who buy Jacob's munitions.
All right. While I was reveling in my shotgun spread over here and I got crushed. Yeah, look how tight that spread is. Look at that. That's hip fire. And if I ADS, yeah, it's just powerful. Might use this way more often. I might actually put this on and well no. I was gonna swap it out for my sniper rifle. But nope. Having that as a staple of my gameplay.
Now introducing the barbarian, the beautiful, the most buxom sponsor of the history of Pandora, Mad Moxie!
Miss me, sugar?
If I'm on Discord, I'm going to sleep now. Talk to you later. All right.
Thanks for the save, doll. So, you want what's in the vault, and given how tragically long it's been since I ran my own fighting ring, I want Torg's Coliseum for myself. I think it's time you and I became partners. With benefits. Head back to the main crater and we'll talk strategy.
So you found another sponsor. That's sweet, baby. But let me explain something. You're still just a no-name merc with muscles like wet noodles. My pecs are laughing at you right now. You hear that?
Yeah, Piston. Really good impersonations of his wet, of him laughing at my wet pectoral muscles. That's, I guess so. Now, when it comes to this spot right over here, I've always been told you can like grenade jump over there, but you can jump on the little washers right here and then jump over and go around as well. In case anybody didn't know that. Because if you don't grenade jump or jump with the washers, you got to go all the way around and come back this way. What was that? Oh, it was a barrel. Oh, it was a bad guy. I'll be inclined to kill him. I think I'm going to actually walk over there. Taking the vehicle is kind of boring sometimes. Yeah, I think I'll walk.
With Pyro Pete dead, you're now the number 4 badass on Pandora. Also, you should treat boxing guys. Nothing is more badass than treating a woman with respect.
Dude, I wonder if I can take this shotgun into like ultimate and be as dominant with it, because I just had this gun and sleeping on it. Some rando gave it to me and I'm like, all right, I keep it. And I think it's pretty powerful in here. Stalking me. He's still coming, huh? Can I hit him from this range? Oh, I can. How about that? This is stupid. So we're like outside of shotgun range. Yeah, it's really dumb.
Hey, darling. Right now you're ranked 4th on the Torg leaderboard, but don't worry. There's nothing better than getting to 3rd. Base. It's a sex thing. The rank 3 badass is a cannibalistic roadhog named Motor Mama. You'll need to train a little before you take her on, but I've hired the best trainer in the business. Go meet her. Motor Mama's hiding out, just waiting for the other gladiators to kill each other off. Once you're done with your training, you'll be ready to lure her out.
I don't think I need any kind of training, but I will oblige you. Can I walk this way? I think I can. Like sometimes in Ghost Recon, it's actually pretty cool just to walk around. I do have Ghost Recon on the PS4, but of course, oh, and I might stream that later on. I guess I would say it this morning, but it's really hard to find players to play with in Ghost Recon that are not, you know, joining the chat with that shitty microphone quality. Or players aren't trying to troll. I do want to play the story mode over again in Ghost Recon, but it's only on console. Now, the game is on sale quite frequently on PC, but I've put about $300 extra into Ghost Recon for buying, like, you know, resources and skill points and tier 1 boosters and things like that. I'm not about to start over again on PC for a graphical improvement. That's not going to happen. So any of you guys that care about Ghost Recon on the PS4 and want to play through tier 1 mode, I'm not playing ghost mode, only tier 1 mode, just let me know. I'll play.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the wild child, the queen of obscene, that girl who'll make you hurl. Tiny
All right, I'm back. Let's go in here and see what Tina has to say.
Sup, shorty? I'ma be your trainer. Right now you like pow, but when I'm done you're gonna be like pillar pow. Get your butt to the arena and let's do this shit.
You got it.
Step one of my training regimen is food. You got to get those carbs, son. The back of the arena got tons of noms for the workers. Get some cookies so you can eat them and grow up big and strong and kick piston in a butt.
Don't get me wrong, Sugar. I know you don't generally need the help of a trainer, but it'll go over great with the crowds. There's nothing the masses love more than a trainer support.
Crushed. Why does he have corrosive damage on him? Oh wow. For some reason he has corrosive damage on him. It's weird.
Oh snap! They got chocolate chip! As a connoisseur of tasty treats, I can assure you chocolate chip cookies are the for real deal.
Ooh.
Target death imminent.
A lot of people think you gotta eat protein and stuff if you want to strength train, but I'm like, real badasses eat chocolate chip cookies! I'm gonna get that tattooed across my back in old English font. Wait a minute. Those cookies weren't chocolate chip. Those are raisins. Why? Shawty! Destroy all the food dispensers! Wipe the raisin abominations off the map!
10-4.
I just wanted chocolate chip cookies! Why do bad things happen to good people?
Combat commenced.
I'm gonna speed this little run up right here.
Calm down.
Holy stacks suck! Somebody's destroying our food dispensers! In a few months, all the workers will actually starve to death! That is awesome!
Did you ever make cookies that aren't chocolate chip? You brought this on yourself!
Oh man, I missed one. Especially looking at the screen here, I missed a vending machine.
Yes! You did it. No one will ever have to fall victim to that oatmeal raisin evil ever again. Come on back, Huggabutt.
go this way? I don't think I can. What's going on, assassin?
This.
Oh, hello.
I think I have that bound right?
Can you have what?
No, I was just wondering if I have it bounded right.
Your training is complete for now, Maho. Let me know if you need any more help from a master. Until then, get to a battle board. Moxie's fine ass set up some fights for you that should pull Motor Mama out of hiding.
Is he the assassin, your first character? Hey, Zeet.
Yeah.
Is the assassin your first character?
Well, no, I played the game once. I mainly play Krieg.
Oh, okay, the psycho.
Stop struggling. Stay put. Stop.
Sugar, looks like they call this one the death race. You've got to speed across the crater and kill a bunch of bikers along the way. If you do well, Motor Mama might lift her shirt for us. Metaphorically.
shit. Whoa. It wasn't too bad.
Oh, hi, I'm Motor Mama, and I see you've been trying to get my attention. If you like, we can fight each other and see which of us is the best. Sound fun? I'll be waiting for you.
Don't let her voice throw you. Motor Mama is a stone-cold psychopath. I don't want to get too graphic, but let's just say she eats her own children.
Oh, I think we passed it. Yeah, we passed it.
The Vault Hunter's going after Motor Mama for the #3 spot on the Torg leaderboard. I'm glad somebody is actually making an effort to fight other gladiators. The rest of you hordes are just sitting around waiting for challengers to come to you.
Stay still. So it goes. Hold it right there. Enough. Hold it. Pretty cool.
I must say I'm really looking forward to our fight. I've been waiting to fight a real warrior, and having watched you in action, I truly believe that you will make me work hard before I ultimately kill you and devour your body.
Am I waiting on you, or am I gonna go ahead and leave?
Or what was that?
Do you want me to wait or leave?
Oh, you're good. I was just trying to find Sniper.
Be careful. Motor Mama loves vehicles. That's what attracted her to me in the first place. Oh, did I mention we dated for a while? Had to break it off when she devoured one of my other girlfriends alive. Nobody eats my lady friends but me. Oh, God. Too far. That was in bad taste. Vomited in my mouth a little bit. Sorry, the innuendo talk is a defense mechanism.
Stop struggling. This is the power of a siren.
forgot to mention. If you would like me to not eat you until after you were dead, I understand and respect your wishes. I will also completely ignore them.
I'm so glad you could make it. I'm gonna kill you and make sandwiches out of your corpse.
It's that time again! Motor Mama versus the Vault Hunter! Fight! And the fight begins! For color commentary, I'm now joined via echo by the Vault Hunter's manager, Moxie.
Pleasure to be here, Torg.
Motor Mama is one of the deadliest gladiators this planet has ever seen, Moxie. What makes you think that your Vault Hunter has a chance?
Simple, Torg. Motor Mama may have a chip on her shoulder and a gut full of baby flesh, but my Vault Hunter survived a run-in with handsome Jack himself.
Holy shit socks! That's impressive!
That vault's mine,
this
darling.
is gonna be a hell of a
You got
match.
through my shield. You're a sneaky one.
The Vault Hunter wins!
What'd I tell ya?
Ladies and gents, the Vault Hunter is now the number 3 badass on Pandora! This is one number higher than 4!
Well said.
Your kind words are appreciated!
Hey, Sugar, come on back when you're done over there.
So you got the number 3 ranking. But you know what you don't got? A body fat level of under 1%. How many pegs do you have? 2. I have 13. You are nothing compared to me.
Shorty, I was watching you fight Motor Mama, and I just want to say, damn, girl. You is a pimp. I just...
You know what you are to me, kid? You're a tick I can't burn off. You're an itch I can't quite scratch. You're a piece of goddamn broccoli stuck in my teeth. But soon, I'm gonna get rid of you for good.
You ain't broccoli? Broccoli tastes like butt.
Time to go for the number 2 ranking, Sugar. I've tracked down the number 2 ranked fighter. Name a flyboy. Head to the forge and take him down.
Watch in suspense as the Vault Hunter heads to the forge. Destined to battle Flyboy! Nothing can stop our Vault Hunter from achieving his goal! Nothing! Door locked.
The door's locked? Great. Torg Security would probably have the keys. Get to the arena and steal them from the security box.
Guess we gotta walk there. Shit, that wasn't the best idea. Oh damn, I'm in the wrong spot. On the other side. Hi.
Just so your weak ass knows, I'm the one who locked the forge. Not because I'm worried about you ranking up. I could detonate your skull with but one well-timed squat thrust.
Sound like you're lagging.
Spare you the indignity of losing a flyboy.
Yeah, it looks like it. I'm gonna go ahead and grenade jump right here.
You're near the security box. Oh, great. Now you can get into the forge, take down Flyboy, and become the #2 badass on the leaderboard.
Calm down.
Throwing grenade.
You can go ahead and travel out now.
Ready when you are.
This is Flyboy with a message for that vault hunting noob sauce. I am the future. You vault hunters are old news. I'm the new hotness. Don't be jelly, you rook. I'm just gonna K your race so hard, you'll beg me to SYITF.
What do you think, fans? Can the Vault Hunter's experience prove stronger than Flyboy's youthful arrogance and weird? Almost certainly, but I pretend otherwise.
I gotta go check. I think it's like
Quiet! Flyboy's a spunky one. He
total
just
play
turned
time
16, so naturally he thinks
over
he's
300
invincible.
hours.
You're gonna prove otherwise, sugar.
Yeah, I have way too much.
Yeah, I'm around 900. I saw a dude that had 3,000 one day. I don't know how he. Well, he probably played the game since it came out, so I guess it's possible. But I played it on excuse me, I played it on PS3 when it first came out. I played the first Borderlands. I got it like a year later. You guys playing with badass rank? It's on. The bar rank is on. I don't care if it's modest to whatever extent. I'm not that big of a deal. As long as you're not you know, I mean, I don't care much. No, it's cool, dude. As long as you don't have like, you know, like a North Fleet and you have you know, like stupid fire rate and it's like instant kill, you just run ahead, you just blast everything. Otherwise, I don't care what your badass rank is. I do get players that give me shit about that. There's actually a guy on the server called I think his name is called Guts. And when you see him, he'll have his lobby be like, it'd be like 1 of 64. So it looks suspicious when you even click on it. And then as soon as you load in, he tells you, yeah, it's 1 of 64. Now, I don't know how he does it, but I don't really care. But as soon as you load in, he'll say you can't have any stats over 35%. And he'll somehow he can see what your stats are. I don't know how he does it. So because when I first ran into him, I was like, my stats are not higher than 35%. But if you think about it, you know, on a serious note, everybody that plays the game, at least, you know, beyond true Vault Hunter mode, you're going to have at least one stat over 35%. At least one. And he won't let you play if you're over 35%. So he's already encouraging you to go mod and, you know, turn down your, it's the wrong fucking mission.
Made it to the forge, but good luck getting to my quarters, please, Breeze.
I mean, it's cool, do whatever it is. Cause I don't feel like it's an insta kill. I mean, I've put plenty of time into testing what is and isn't insta kill. And I know that when you play in normal mode and true Vault Hunter mode, things are gonna look really, really strong. But when you play ultimate, they're not that powerful. So I kind of like gauge my character for ultimate. So, and here it looks stronger than what it really is. So it's not that big of a deal.
That wasn't so difficult.
I think it's over to the right. But yeah, if you see anybody with a lobby like 164, just know it's that guy and he's hacking. And he can see your badass rank when you join. So just look out for him. I actually play it religiously. That's the big reason why I bought a PC, because of course it came out on PS3 and it was fun, but they ported it over to PS4 and I had a modded I play it for that reason too, but I had a modded profile data on PS3, so I ported it over to the PS4 and there was an update, and every time you run past the save point, the game would just freeze, like the whole game. You would have to close the application, and it was some kind of glitch to where you couldn't start fresh in the PS4. It should be like a new account, because it would keep all your profile data, because you would upload on PS3 and download in PS4. So if you delete your profile data on the PS4 and then you try to load into the game, it would automatically pull it back down again. So you just stuck like that. I tried a new account, I tried a new character, and that's when I realized that it was just broken like that regardless. So because I love the game so much, I know, right? Because I like the game so much, that's part of the reason why I went and bought a PC. I bought a PC and kind of like rebuilt it, all that kind of stuff. So now I can play the game, you know, without any kind of limitations. I can run it at ultra settings or whatever I want. I can mod the game without worrying about Sony banning me or anything like that. So here I am. And a good time to play is like when the game goes on sale, because then a lot of players, you know, a lot of new players come back in. A 3 gig RAM, is that your RAM for your GPU, or that's your system RAM? System RAM. Oh man, you're struggling. At least I would be. Yeah, I bet. Man, because I didn't actually know what the requirements were for PC until I started to look into one, and I spent like $800 on my PC when I first got it.
Just stick to the fundamentals I taught you and you gon' be
And
ace.
yeah, eats lots of cookies. Shut the hell up, I see. But yeah, I spent 800 on it. What's the specs? It's a well, I bought it $800 and it came with a 1070 in there, but I went and upgraded it, so now it's a Core i7 6700K that runs at 4.0, 32 gigs of RAM, and I have like, let me see, 1 2 3 4 5 6, I got 7 terabytes of storage in here. So I know, right? But that's mainly because I'm a video editor, so I have to keep a lot of stuff until I'm done editing it, and keep the revisions as well. So I have like my main drive is the terabyte drive, and that just holds my OS. Everything else is for storage. Like my editing programs, they all sit on separate drives. My storage drive is one drive, my editing drive is one drive, my render drive is one drive, all that's on a separate drive. And I think when I got done like putting all the modifications into it, the RAM and the processor and all that kind of stuff. I think I spent like $2,000 total. But it's not much you can't do now, so. Damn, why am I at 38 frames? What's going on right here? Okay, now it's back to 60. That was really weird for a second. Man, you guys are. Man, how are you playing the game? Like, for some reason, I've dropped down to like 40. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's pretty. I'm usually like at between 60 and like 57, which is, you know, fine. I'm at 32 now. I don't know what's going on. I'm just killing my frames, but man, it's rough. Now it's back to 60. When I play Leaf, sometimes I'm playing. Holy shit. I bet it is, dude. That might be just as part of the game. That might be running pretty bad. Because the Washburn refinery is pretty rough in your system too. So that might be just this part of the game that's rough right now. But damn, dude, you said 5 frames per second. Ugh, I couldn't. I mean, what I did like a lot of research. So you go in there pretty much playing on a loaded connection, knowing that you're going, yeah, I'm not a fan. Can't go over this damn rock. You can jump over it. Oh, I fell. Holy shit. But what I did was I went and I did like a lot of research on what was average for a PC build to run games at 1080 at 60 and even at 140. And I kind of went above that. So only thing I have to do now is get a monitor that supports G-Sync that runs at 140. But I want it to be like at least 32 inches. I don't want like no 16-inch monitor. That's stupid. Cause I have like a 32-inch.
Oh, I've got like a 37-inch like IPS monitor.
How much you pay for that?
I paid $400.
Is that FreeSync or G-Sync?
G-Sync.
Well, I need that link, man, because everything I've seen that's in my as far as size range, I've seen it for like $500 and $600. I don't want to pay that much for a monitor.
Well, it depends. You trade off like IPS, which is for color, versus like something that's higher, like refresh rate.
Well, I need both because
I can only get up to like on a good day like 70 frames per second on my screen.
Yeah.
So.
No, I need the color there because with the color correction for video, I can't afford to like have something not be as saturated or have it oversaturated, and then I render it out.
Oh yeah, IPS monitors are perfect. I prefer it because if I'm gonna do anything, I'm watching movies on my monitor. So it's nice to have the color there and the color not be there and have 144 refresh rate.
Yeah.
But me not be able to see it whenever I'm not doing anything except video games. So.
Yeah. I just probably just have to wait until like either like Cyber Monday or something like that, or those Amazon Day deals, and just shell out the $400 or $500. I need the color and the refresh rate. The refresh rate is mainly for gaming, so it's not a need, it's more of a want, but I cannot afford to trade off color. Hey, I don't know if you know this, Tank, but you can, and I don't know if this is an option for you either, but you can apply for something called PayPal credit, and if your credit's decent, you can use that to put towards a new computer versus just walking into the store and just shelling out $800-900. That's just for the tower, because you still got to buy a gaming keyboard, still got to buy the mouse. That's separate, so oh shit, I forgot how much I paid for the mouse and keyboard. I didn't even include that in there. Goddamn. You got a keyboard and mouse already? Yeah, I had to learn the hard way not to buy a cheap keyboard. I actually went and bought a Logitech, like the regular, wireless ones. My buttons got stuck in the keyboard when I was playing Overwatch, so I couldn't run or anything. They would just get jammed in the bottom of the keyboard, so it was pretty stupid. So I had to get like a real keyboard and a real mouse. And like the mouse, like the right mouse, well, like it would just like malfunction and the character would like fire at the wrong time. So yeah, the macros are beasts. They're a must have. Like my keyboard is macro, but the one at work isn't. So I'm just like pressing the buttons, like what the fuck is not working? And then it's like, oh, it's not macro. So I get a little irritated when I don't have the macro keyboard.
Another challenge completed.
These girls are annoying. Yeah, paste, case, parts, and cable. There's also and I haven't had a chance to test this, but I found an HDMI cable on Amazon, and it supposedly allows you to push 140 frames through HDMI and still get the 1080p at the same time. So
at that point, you might as well just use the DisplayPort.
Yeah, right. But that's the problem is that I only have a regular TV, so I can't use that, can I?
Oh, it doesn't have DisplayPort.
Yep. It's got the optical audio on the back of it, so that's cool. But it does not have a DisplayPort. But for what I paid for the cable, I can't even get mad because it was pretty much a steal. I think it was like under $40. And so I researched it heavily to see if it was even worth buying. Everyone was like, yeah, it's great, So I'm like, all right, it's, whatever. It's under $40. It's not that big of a deal if I lose out on it. So I used to think that there wasn't a difference in HDMI cables, like in terms of image quality, but after gaming on so many different ones, it does help a little bit to have a better one. It's not a must have, like you're gonna, go blind if you don't have one, but it is nice to have a better one. I'm gonna clean this part out, so you guys don't have to run here if you don't want to. It's not gonna take long for you to kill Flyboy.
Grenade out!
Oh shit. I might be dead here. Wait, let's see. There we go. Let me switch this right now before things get out of hand.
Ladies and gents, we're nearly ready for Flyboy and the Vault Hunter to face off.
Hey, get off my echo, lady! I only let you co-host as a one-time deal.
Sorry, Torg, but I'm much better at doing
The siren.
blow-by-blow commentaries for these fights.
Deal! I can use innuendo too. Tonight's fight is
All right.
blowjobs.
Oh no. No. The Necromancer's super annoying, dude. Sounds like an Asian chick in like a torture shop. She's like always screaming. Just nonstop. Like, man, next time you play her, listen to her.
The fact that you have to stack 600 fucking anarchy points to do anything.
Yeah. And I hate her death trap. He's so dumb. He's so weak, man. He doesn't get any of your badass tree.
I was about to say, you don't do anything with that. That's only just like a hey, get out of jail free card.
Yeah. Yeah, like in this part of the game, like when you're like, 10, 15, 20, he's decent. But in Ultimate, he's a waste. He's a complete waste.
Oh yeah, he's.
And then, I know we got Z playing on Zero, but I hate Zero, man. He's probably the weakest character in the history of Borderlands. He's actually the last hero I picked up too. Like when I exhausted all the other heroes, I finally went to play Zero. And here's the bad part about it. Oh, hang on a second. This cussing is loud as shit. Hang on a minute.
Some huge goddamn airship just murdered Flyboy!
All right.
The rules. I demand to know where the ref is.
What the fuck is a ref?
So here's what I did, because when I came over to PC, I realized you can, mod things much easier. I know Zero is a melee character, so I actually went and cranked his melee up to like 9 million%. And outside of the whole, of course, insta-kill melee, I just really didn't find him to be that fun of a character. His build was not impressive. His acting skills not impressive. His character, only thing, he looks cool. Little number over his head when he kills you or whatever. But other than that, I was not impressed by him at all. So I pretty much, had to, what you would call a cheat to make him viable, and he still wasn't impressive. But Gunzerk is broken
The
though.
only real good tactics are using Boar to one-shot like bosses, and the melee one-shot.
Is that where it goes like it go like through multiple targets and do more damage, something like that?
Like
Yeah,
that. Like the Boar fucking skill is stupid. Plus, Grumpy Leota is broken.
Now I don't know if you guys played the pre-sequel, but if you have, yeah, then Athena I think is what Zero should have been. If Zero played like Athena with the whole shield and how she can like launch at you or whatever, yep, he'd be perfect in here. Perfect. But then the pre-sequel has Athena. Does a lot. Yeah, she does a lot more. Cause she can res with her Aspis. When she charges it up and throws it, it can revive teammates like the Sirens res in here. But the only thing about that game is that it's overall weak. So he had a good character, but a bad overall game. So, one step forward, 10 steps backwards kind of thing. It just didn't work out. And I have all the DLC. I got it on sale. I think I got all the DLC, all the skins, all the characters for like $20, maybe 30, maybe. And I didn't buy the season pass. I actually researched that. People were saying shit. They said just buy like the individual ones. Don't buy the season pass. So I bought like the main 4. Now I did buy, I think I bought the base game, like, and it was like $40, like just the base, because I was like, I don't know what this is. Yeah, no, man, because 2K Australia got a hold of it instead of yep, and they messed it up because Gearbox said they didn't want to just kick out another game like just to do it, so they let Australia have it, and then that's what we got. We got that shit. But yeah, like Jack's decent in there, but I think it's probably the best character you'll have. I would like a Borderlands game where they bring all the heroes back, like from Borderlands 1, 2, or I won't say 3, Borderlands 1, 2, and pre-sequel, and just like slam them all together and just, let it be that way. Instead of trying to like reinvent the wheel every game, that would be nice. Like make them DLC though, so, you're not obligated to, play with those heroes. I wouldn't mind paying $10 for like, Gunzerk or something like that. Maybe 7. 10's a bit much, but it's still worth it though. As long as he has the same cheese. If they bring him back, he has to have the same Gunzerk and cheese he has here. They can't nerf him because he's broken this shit in here. I never followed that up, so I don't know. I have no idea what it is. Oh, bye, dude. I like how he just left and he didn't say anything. He's so rude. I should report him.
This is it. Piston is the only thing standing between you and a vault full of loot. You know what to do, sugar.
Yeah, unlikely. Possible, but not unlikely. Not likely. Yeah. He's all like, I have a ISP 9000 monitor with 2 terabytes. Like, hey man, cut that shit out. Anybody who got higher specs than me, I don't want to hear about it. So fuck those guys. All right. And that's dumb as hell, isn't it? Nah, I hear people like bragging, I have a 1080 Ti, you know, Titan Elite Extreme Edition. It's like, man, so what? You know? I don't give a shit. And at that point, it's just bragging rights. So it can run 4K. Okay, that's cool. The 1070 can run 4K too. So you're not doing anything special. Yeah, you just bragging. So get on somewhere. Oh, I have a Core i7. Oh no, I have a Core i9 9900K. You don't even need all that firepower. You do not need that. You'll do just fine for Core i7 8700K. I have a complete SSD setup. Okay. 64 gigs of RAM. All right. A 400 refresh rate monitor. Okay. Yeah, it irritates me sometimes people do all that. I think it gets to a point when you build your rig. I mean, it's cool. Nothing wrong with having money, but it gets to a point where you have like diminishing returns. Like if you, like you, for example, so you have a laptop right now. Let's just say you won $1 million. All right. And you go out and you build a whole new rig. We'll wait till we travel here. So you go out and build a whole new rig. It's no need to go buy 89, you know, or i9 with 9900K that runs at 3.6 and you overclock it to fucking 5.0. Why? Why? You know? Now, granted, it runs that speed. It runs at 3.6. Yeah, it runs at 3.6 and it goes to 5.0 automatically. That's the turbo boost that's built into it. You get 64 gigs of RAM. No, fuck that. You get 124 gigs of RAM, which, you know, is overkill. A full SSD, you know, 5 terabyte setup. No. Liquid cooled, mind you. Gotta have that. Well, and, you know, RGB is just, you know, cosmetics or whatever. Nothing to really brag about.
I told you to stay away, Vault Hunter. But now it's time I fought you in single combat. Gladiator versus gladiator. Versus...
Yeah.
Giant goddamn metal T-Rex!
I have to turn down my game's levels to like 1. Because I have like a... I have like headphones from like my sound card. And... it's a level 1 and I can hardly hear people, so I just turn it off altogether. No problem. I'll let you take him. Damn. I wasn't expecting that, but okay. I don't like that grenade. I never did. It just didn't appeal to me. Like, I'll play with the transfusion grenades. I'll play with the Quasar. But I never liked Stormfront. Yeah, Quasar's really good for Master G. For crowd control, you can keep, like, if you have unlimited grenades, you can keep throwing them at the center of his little acid pool and, you know, pull them back into it. I do that quite often. I think I'm going to pick up the Pyro Pete mission. If it's not level 50, we'll play it. But if it is, I might just switch over to Ultimate Vault Hunter mode and go to the peak two times. You're welcome to come if you want. Oh, I also run the community patch in Ultimate, so things are a little tougher than normal. But of course, you know, weapons have been buffed in there as well, so you might see different weapons look, you know, differently or behave differently. All right. People get a little nervous. What's this black gun right here? It's like, man, just shut up and play the game. Yeah, man, back in the day on PS3, you could bring all kinds of modded shit in the game. I had so many cool weapons. I probably put too much time into it, to be honest. Like everything I can do now with the badass rank, I had a modded gun for. Like my weapon accuracy is like at 9,000,000%, so you can get black guns now without them being deleted. Not on console, you can't, and I don't think you can on PC either, not to my knowledge. But to be honest though, if you want, you know, black weapons or the equivalent of black weapons, just mod your badass rank to your liking. That's the easiest way to do it. Pete the Invincible is level 50. Screw that guy. I've seen, yeah, I got a modded class mod on right now. Check this out. Hope it don't fall through the floor. Ah, damn, it fell through the floor. Fuck that, man. Shit. I would like Alt F4, but whatever. I have copies. Screw that, man. So stupid. God, it's dumb. Let me go to Sanctuary and get one. I started to just show you two, like in the trade screen. So I kind of figured that would happen. But I'm like, it was not going to happen, and it happened anyway.
Ready to go?
It's stuck in the floor. You can't take it out now. I mean, you could try, but like it fell down in there. But it's no big deal. I have copies though. Yeah, we can just go get one. Yeah, that's so dumb. If that's my only copy, I'll be a little upset. But yeah, you can bring modded grenades into the game, modded class mods. You can't bring modded shields into the game for some reason. But otherwise, just get a just mod your profile data and make it be whatever you want it to be. Give yourself, you know, max health, which is like I think 2.1 billion. You know. So, but that's a little boring to play that way though. I'll admit. I got plenty of copies. Sweet. I'm actually going to give you one. Where you at?
So, what next?
Yeah. I think after playing the game for so many years, like for me, it's just playing from the PS. Here, trade screen. From playing from the PS3 to the PS4 up until now, it's like I have to almost mod it to keep it interesting. That's just my preference. So you can have this one. No, I got a copy. You can have it. Now this is modded because as you see it's pink and it has the properties of that antagonist shield, you know, built into it, so not bad. Not a problem. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna because the Pyro P mission is at level 50, I'm gonna quit out of here and I'm gonna load into Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, turn the community patch on, and before I go, I'm just gonna add you so you can just rejoin. Yeah, and then you can rejoin off of that. All right. I got you right here. All right, cool. All right, I'll be back in a second. What'd you say? Yep, I got it. All right, select character. Playing with the Necromancer, huh? You just got done talking about that. You'll be fine, I think. Yeah, I have all the characters, and I probably rank like the Assassin and Necromancer, and then every other character up from there in terms of level or damage, should I say? The Gunzerker being number 2 because the Siren my favorite, so it's number 1. All right, do I have this gun already? Let me see. We're not gonna do Terramorphous. I just loaded in here because that's where I was at. All right, I actually want to go to what is this level? OP8. Okay. Oh, this gun's pretty dumb right here. It's called the dog. Let me see. Look at this shit. It's probably broken as shit. Let's go. Look at this. Ain't that powerful. Man, take that shield out. Hold on a second. You're a tough guy, huh? You a tough guy? Not anymore. I don't like this. I'm not impressed. Alright, it's the OP8 one, so this one's probably even weaker. I'll throw that out. I don't want that.
What are you looking at?
Not impressed with that either. Bitch. You said what now? This last mine I actually found legit. It took me forever to find it. I think that's the one that allows her to use the infinity pistol, right? Yeah, look at this fire rate. It's so stupid. Yep. Yeah, that one's pretty hard to find. Look at this. Dog. If my Gunzerker had this, this would be some broken shit right here. What gun is this? Oh, it's called the Curb Blaster. It's a torque assault rifle. It's dumbass death shot, man. Get him out of here. It's so irritating. Let's go to the peak. Death trap, get away from me. Damn, I can't even find it. Where's it at? Oh, here it is. Death trap doing what? Yeah, right. All right. I'm gonna run through here once or twice, maybe. I'm actually live streaming, so shit. If anybody joins through the stream or through the game and want to go through here again, I might do it. Your character's like moving in time. It's like so slow. Like skipping. Almost want to buy you a PC myself because you said you're playing on 5 frames with a laptop. Man. 5 frames and 3 gigs of RAM. Dude, if that's your system RAM, do you know like your Windows use like a gig and a half to run? So you really only have like a gig and a half to play the video games. Oh shit, I shouldn't be laughing. I'm sorry. I just thought about that though. If you only have 3, yeah, if you only have 3 gigs of RAM and Windows will pull like a gig and a half, then damn, man. Wow, dude. Yeah, I would say look into PayPal credit. I mean, if that's an option for you, you might not want to, or you might have bad credit, or you might not know. Okay, cool. Well, now you got something to save for. It's a bullet sponge. Okay, he ain't that tough. Managers are pretty picky. Oh yeah, definitely, dude. Definitely. That shit sucks. I hated that when I first started looking for work. Oh, you don't have any work experience. Like, no. That's why I'm here now. Conveying an idiot. Let's do this real quick. Let's just change this out. Choose this. It's better than no time though, you know. Yeah, it's definitely better than nothing. Yeah. Fuck off me. Kill him. Better run. Pussy. Eat it. Actually, kill a surveyor right here real quick. It's so hard to kill right here. Oh, I know what the problem is. All right, cool. I actually quit my last job and started working from home for myself as an editor for like video production now. So I have like my own business I've been building for like a year, and now I can like I don't have nobody like on my head like, why you didn't come to work today? Or how come you didn't call in or none of that bullshit. It's actually pretty chill now. But if this is your first work that you're getting, then that's a good start, because it builds your work history up. So keep it as long as possible. Like even if you only keep it for 6 months, hold it for 6 months, and then go somewhere else. Try not to like let it go before 6 months, because then it look bad on paper. They'll say, oh, you can't even keep a job for 6 months. But if you hold it for 6 months or longer, then that's good. And I'm pretty sure you've heard this. If you're about to get fired, quit before you get fired. So then on the next application, they'll say, well, you fired, you should quit. You can say, I quit. And then they'll say, why? If you say I got fired, then it's like, oh, fuck you then. Next. Oh, okay. So you got 5 months and 28 days to go before you can rage quit again. Now, I'm not encouraging you to quit. I'm just saying, on paper at least. I mean, I don't know what the job is, and you don't have to tell me. But, if any new job you get, if you have limited work history, then you want to try to keep the job for at least 6 months until you start getting more established. Man, he is hitting hard as hell from back there. Hold on a second. Don't kill him. God damn. But then, I don't know how old you are, but I also recommend you get a trade too. 21, yeah. Yep, so get a trade. Like me specifically, mine is in video production, so anything in the world of video I can do as far as like filming. I can edit. I can do pre-production. I can do website design, social media pages. Not too in-depth though. Computer engineering, yeah. That usually, involves some level of math, which I'm not really too fond of. But get something that'll always be, in demand. That doesn't require like, 50 degrees and like, all that kind of bullshit. I got a friend of mine that has a MBA, and it's hard for her to get work because her field is so specialized now. So it's like you gotta be like a special, certified to even have them look at you. But if she had a trade, then she could say, I can fall back on this. I mean, she's working, she's all right, but never just rely on one thing. Just say this is going to give me work. Like I have like my business that I've set up and I run for the past year, and then I'm also like a freelancer. So that way, if the freelance world is kind of slow, then I have my business on the side making money. If production work on the business is slow, then the freelancers are like, hey, we need you to shoot a video this weekend. So I'm never really in a jam. The only problem in freelancing is that you got to pay your own taxes, which is like, man. But I'll take that over having to get up. I hate that going to work every day shit. Getting up at 7, being there at 8, and getting off at. I hated that, man, with a passion. That shit's miserable. fucking stupid.
You will have the ability to overpower your enemies at will.
Have somebody order you around. Nah, I hate that, man. Breathing down your shoulder and shit. No. Four PM to 11. That's not too bad. It's kind of like, you know, a part of the day is kind of gone. You can't go out and party or whatever, go to the movies because you're at work, but it's a sacrifice though. Damn, you killed? How you do that? Turn my back for 1 second, it's already dead. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I suppose so. What I actually went and did was I went and oh shit, lag and shock. Yeah, that's crazy good in here. I went and I turned my guns down to level 72, so they would, you know, do a little less damage. And then when I want to kick out more damage, I'll play with the guns that are LP8, so I have a little more control over how powerful my character is. But back to what I was saying, I would still recommend a trade for you though. Back up. Oh shit. Just got rocks. Yeah, I don't have the gun circuit, so you gotta struggle. Hey, if you want, man, I can give you a character unlimited ammo. You ain't gotta worry about that anymore. So dumb. Oh, good. All right. Yep. Yeah, some players are, you know, some players don't mind. Other players are like, hell yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, your elemental damage is really high, but no, whatever. I actually turned mine down to 25% of my damage. The only thing that I have too much badass rank. But you can directly affect the stats without, you know, messing with the medals themselves. I don't know if you know about that or not. You can like go in and like you can give yourself, you know, 1000%. Well, it's kind of trial and error because I have like 1000% health, and the only thing that I have maxed out is melee damage, recoil reduction, and reload speed. And I think that elemental effect chance. Everything else is like within reasonable range. Like shield recharge rate is like at 1000, which is not really that good when you start looking at other shields, but it's better than what they were in the game. So I'm still pretty vulnerable. It's just I can reload instantly now. Like this right here, I can just spam the reload speed. Just reload the gun really fast. And all my guns are really accurate now. Yeah. That's the only real benefit. It wasn't a bad encounter right there. Yeah, mine's only at 400%. I think that's reasonable. Anything beyond that, it's cool, but it sounds suspicious when you're in a lobby. I'll tell you what doesn't. Here, like this right here, let me show you. Like if I take the storm and put it on, listen to how fast this is. It just sounds a little suspicious. That's at 400%. But I think the storm fires faster than the volcano does. So it, plus the community patch is running too, so it's going to shoot faster. But that sounds a little suspicious though. So I run it at 400%, and I generally run, the volcano, which is this right here. Yeah, it's not as bad. It's like, oh, okay, 400%. No one's really going to be like, you shoot it too fast. Oh, let's move forward. Mine scattering, cosmic. Oh yeah. I forgot she does have that, doesn't she? Yeah. Dude, I actually got to try her out now because I'm out of my stats. I haven't played her since I've added them. I gotta see what's viable with her now. Catch him. Oh, still. This FR. What does that mean? Oh, it's a gunzerker.
Another Vault Hunter has failed.
Say goodbye to our frame rates. How's it going, Moxis? You're deaf. Man, get off me.
You've got more of the gauntlet left, and therefore still could die, which pleases me even more.
Yeah.
midgets who operate his individual limbs and weapons. By multiplying your enemies, I've multiplied your chances of death, as well as the number of times I can say multiply in a single sentence.
Yeah, I hit you. What? I ain't sorry.
This turret should keep you on your toes. Mercy is an outdated concept, like parachute pants or love. Cool kids murder all the bad guys before progressing.
It's getting a little irritating for all that extra shit. I don't mind the modded stuff. He's doing a little too much. And it's kind of players like him that kind of give modders like a bad name. It's like, oh, all you need is somebody to experience that shit one time and have it ruin the game for him.
Average spider ant lives for as long as it takes to meet a vault hunter.
Yeah, I was dropping like 10 to 15. I know you had no frame, so okay. Sure. Irritate. Waiting for you over here on the elevator. Okay. So it's either 2 sticks of 2 or 1 stick of 4. So it's probably 2 sticks of 2. Yeah, it's probably 2 sticks of 2, more than likely. But you can get them like 1 stick of 4 though. I'm assuming it's your CPU there. Not too familiar with AMD processors. Yeah, graphics card. That's probably a integrated into the CPU. Yeah. When you get a new rig, you want a dedicated one. Yeah. If you get a dedicated GPU, you can, take it out as long as your motherboard supports it. But if it's integrated, then you're stuck with it. So that's very important. But you can just get a gaming laptop though. You don't have to really get a tower. And the cool thing about it now is that GPUs can be ran externally. You don't have to have them inside anymore. MSI. I'm gonna go over here and punch this guy and get this over with. I mainly wanted to come through here just to see how the weapons would fare with my new stats and everything. Oh shit, that almost went very bad. Want to die, want to die. It's gonna kill me. There we go. Acer Predator since cheaper, 1060. Yeah. I mean, I would say go for the 1070 just so you have a little more power behind it, a little bit longer. But I know it all comes down to budget though, so. You plan on building your own, or you want to buy it pre-built? Build it most likely, yeah. The only thing I regret about buying mine pre-built is my PSU, because of the way Dell built it. The PSU sits kind of like in the middle of the motherboard, and it folds like on top of it. It doesn't sit in the bottom tray. So the only issue I have with that is that I can't put a aftermarket fan in there to keep my CPU cool. So I can't overclock. Like right now it's running at 4 and it can go to 4.2, but I can't push it any faster than that without putting an aftermarket CPU in there. And because of the way the power supply unit fits down on top of the fan in there, I'll have to get a whole new case, which I don't really think is necessary. It's doing fine right now where it's at. I don't need any extra firepower. But if you build your own, then you can take all that into consideration. What kind of fan you want, you know, liquid or air cooled. Of course, your PSU to handle, whatever you do put in there. It's not so much about which one is better. It's just about one, it comes on the budget, and then two, the only difference between liquid and air cool, to my knowledge, is that it just does a better job of keeping the CPU cooler. It doesn't make it cooler. It just does a better job of getting rid of the heat. So if you have a room that's, generally hot all the time, and if it comes down to budget and you can afford a liquid cooled, then yeah, go for it. But if your room, is somewhat cooler and you want to save money, then you don't. And then two, if you don't plan on overclocking. If you don't plan on overclocking and your room is somewhat cool, you can just go with a air cooled system. But if it's hot in your room and you plan on overclocking, then get a if you can afford it, get liquid cooled. But if you can't, you gotta go for aftermarket cooler. Any kind of overclocking, you're gonna need aftermarket parts. Yeah, and that's just something that people do to kind of obviously squeeze more power out of it, but it depends on what you're using it for. It depends on where it runs right now. Like mine runs at 4, and it goes to 4.2. That's plenty for me. I don't need to overclock it. Now I could do it just to brag and like overclock mine to 4.6. Well, that's just bragging rights, and I don't need to do that. But if you're doing something that you feel you need more power out of it, then yeah. Yeah. So if you get like a Core i7, do not try to stream on an i5. I tried that. It's not gonna work. I mean, it will work, but it won't work. Get your Core i7. This laptop can only stream. So the thing is this: when you start streaming, visual novel games. When you start streaming, depending on how high you're going to stream at, because I play in 1080 at 60 and I stream at 1080 at 60, and it's no problem for my machine. But I also have really, really good internet. Like I have a gig on both sides, a gig up and a gig down. When I bought it, I had an i5 and I could only stream in 720, and that was like decent. So if you're gonna stream, you get an i7. Get something in a little bit, recent, like maybe a 7th gen. You don't have to have an 8th gen, but a 7th gen will do you just fine. And you might pay like, if you don't, you might pay like what, $350 for a 7th gen chip, unless you catch them on sale. I actually caught a 7th gen 7400 on sale for $230 last Christmas. So you might catch them on sale. Yeah, I know, right? I was happy as a bitch. Only problem is that my motherboard didn't support that. So I was very sad. I know, right? Yeah, it was very depressing. And that was when I first got into like, changing parts out. So no one explained to me what it meant when they said the motherboard has to support it. Like it'll fit, but it won't work with the motherboard though. Like it'll physically fit in there. So I changed the chip out and it wouldn't boot up. But if you have a motherboard, like if you will buy a motherboard, and let's say you got like a motherboard and holy shit, how you way over there? What's going on here? It shows you outside the map. Oh, there you are. But let's say you got like a motherboard and a CPU deal, and this motherboard comes with like an 8th gen chip, you're fine. But if you have to buy them separately, make sure it supports 8th gen stuff. Then that way, it'll support the chip you put in there. Oh, and then do make sure that it supports the M.2 drives as well. That's going to be really good for you. You don't need M.2 drives for gaming, but it's just nice to have because mine supports OneDrive. So it's just good to have it because they're really, really small and they're really, really fast. So you don't have to like go buy like an adapter and like a bay and like a kit and start getting, you know, splitters and all that kind of nonsense. You just mount it to the motherboard and then screw it in and it's set. So that's really good about that. Yeah, it's starting money. If you already got a mouse and keyboard, you know, and you're gonna get a monitor later, and if you're not doing any kind of competitive gaming, then you know you don't need a high refresh rate monitor at first. You can start with something small, like a 28-inch monitor or 26 at 60 hertz. Yeah, Overwatch. Yeah. But it's easier to get a monitor than it is to get, you know, PC parts. So I would make that secondary. And then mechanical drives are super, super cheap now. Yeah, they probably have some massive system requirements since the latest updates. Yep, that's what I was great to say too. Yeah. Yeah. But when you do upgrade though, you can get like a you can get, you know, mechanical drives for storage, like have one drive for your games, one drive for your OS. Then it might just be cheaper to go pre-built though. Kuma, how's it going? Hey. We just got done running through the peak. You want to explore into building? He said, "Dude, the Sandhawk." But yeah, we I mean, it's cool to, you know, build your own PC, but I didn't want to go through the headache of like he wants all of them, or you're asking him. He'll take anyone, to be honest. If you want a slag weapon, I recommend the Grog Nozzle. A slag, yeah, right? Slag, Sandhawk. Oh, okay, pretty good then. It's like you guys are having a staring contest. Looks so weird to see you run in place like that. Kuma, what do you want to do? We just came from the peak, so I have all the missions done in here. Well, go ahead and pick something then. I'll just follow you guys around. Yeah, why not? I don't care, dude. I think somebody has to like travel us there. Yeah, I can't hear you. I'll put you in my backpack. It'll be okay. Washburn Refinery. Remember, I've been playing for a while. I was playing earlier in I think normal mode. I did a DLC in there. I'm on a level character. I switched over here a little while ago. I better switch this gun too while I'm talking shit. Man, why are they both shocked? Oh my goodness. Look at this. I got 2 fire weapons, not a single corrosive gun. I'm about to suffer. This is a nightmare. Why is this even like this? I don't want that. It's the exact same gun too. Oh my god. Oh well, whatever. What's back here? Alright, I should be okay. I think I'll be okay. Damn, man, my shield's stuck at 400%. This dumbass death trap. Who has a spare shield that can give me real quick? This is so irritating. Yeah, it's awesome. Man. Oh yeah, he said, I need to get rid of it and put it back on because this is dumb. Like my shield's stuck at 400%. Look at death trap. Still trying to put the shield on. So irritating. Fucking stupid. God, this is so dumb. I feel like going back to Sanctuary and getting like another shield now. Whatever, let's just go. That's why I like that character. You drop what? Oh, what's this? Oh, okay. I'm just trying to like take away the little bonus that he gave me. Might be lagged out now at this point, but okay. I'll run this. Appreciate it, man. Oh wow. Thanks. Doesn't seem like it's too big of a deal. That's what he gave for trying to be a tough guy. Oh, hell. Perfect timing. No problem. I've done those people before too, so. No, it'd be different if every time I go to fire my gun, like you appear in front of me, then it's like, yeah, he's hacking. Right? And then you're like, why do you keep killing yourself? And it's like, dude, you know what's going on. Stop that. Yeah, right? It'd be weak as hell. Oh shit, I'm about to die. There we go. I might do one more boss after this. I think I'm gonna either go to bed or oh, what's up? No, it's not. It's absolute shit. It looks cool, but the only way you get any real damage out of this is that you have to go to to elemental effect damage in your badass rank and crank to like 9,000,000%. And that's the only way it does any real damage to get near you. Otherwise, it's useless. I tried it before, trust me. So, yep. If you go to your badass rank and turn it to I can tell you exactly. Turn it to 9.975% or 9.975,000,000%, and then put that Blight Phoenix on when they get near you, then it'll burn them. But anything below that, or without having it that high, it's just hard for looks. Yeah. But honestly, if you crank it that high, your phase lock can kill mostly everybody in the game. It's up like bosses. So there's that too. Yep. Just go and say it's like 9,000,000% to kill everything. I can't shoot me anymore, can I? Let me see. Can I still kill him with this? Let me go check it out real quick. I don't think I can. Okay, I kind of can. I can shoot through the shield. Owned you. I don't think I'm all set. Oh yeah, let me give you a shield back too, man. I don't want to keep it. Here, where you at? Oh, okay, I'm about to die. No, I'm not. Here, take us back. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna take off for the night. Thanks for the shield too. Hey, Kumu, I'm gonna send you a friend request if you're okay with that. I might be on later today. Playing again. But if I see you guys, you know, on, I'll join. Damn, where's oh, here it is, right here. All right, add to friend. That profile picture though. Yeah, it's pretty silly. All right, I'm gonna quit out. I might go to Ghost Recon. I might just go to bed though. Either way, if I see you guys on later on today, I'll shoot you an invite. Good playing for you guys. All right, later then. Oh, hey, Tank, if you decide to, you know, look for parts or build your own PC, you're not really sure where to go, just send me the link and a message inside of Steam, and I can like recommend you, you know, say yay or nay to it. So, okay, all right, later then. Okay, yeah, make the money first, yeah. But it's always good to like shop and kind of see what you want, so you can kind of know where you're going. But yeah, all right, quitting out then.